Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting to start, Colin Ray. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Taylor Ward now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ray goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Junior Caminero. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. A 2-run blast. Here's Joe Adell. And there's a foul ball. Ray, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. The 0-2. On the ground. Corner. Tosses to first. 2 away. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Matt Waldron. What do you have on him, Chris? Here's Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner.
And first offering is fouled off. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done.
Hoerner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Ball, outside.
Ward should have this one. Takes it in for the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. A little out front there as he swings through it. Lined, and that's a base hit. Hoerner flies around third. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got it.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. No one can get there. It falls in. That gets by him.
Back-to-back base hits. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Jackson Merrill, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Tied up here in the early going. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Now here is Moises Ballesteros. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runner on the go. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, stepping in, Sal Stewart. Ground ball, left side. Gonzalez throws to first. One pitch and one out. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Neto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill drifts towards it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Fitzgerald on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So up next, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Hoerner digs in now. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Looking to extend the play now. Oh, and he's trying for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Oh.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Logan O'Hoppe. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ward takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. On the ground to third, might be two. Here's Edwards for one. Onto O'Hearn, two.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And that is out of play. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. And the Padres take the lead. It's 4-3. So 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo moving under it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Miguel Andujar. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off and throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And fouled off. Andujar gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fought off foul. One away. And up next for Chicago, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Neto. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Back here at Wrigley Field, leading off, Sal Stewart. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive, he's got it, and it beats him. What a play. Here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Next for the Padres, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Stowers. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next,
Now the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Number 3, Nick
That's a ball.
Gonzalez.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one way outside. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Hoerner, 28 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one pulled foul. The 1-1. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground, Jackson tosses to first, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. 0-1.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
This one in the air, right field, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. O'Hearn takes it in for the out. And there's one down. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Comes up empty. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. O'Hoppe coming home. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. It's 5-3. Now it's the DH, Junior Caminero. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now batting Joe Adell. Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
For the Cubs, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That one misses. Ball 2. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
This one could be trouble. In to score from third, and they cut the lead to 2.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a chance for Moises Ballesteros. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. In comes the run from second. Throw cut off to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Top 6. Digging in. Royce Lewis. Foul ball there. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Into the basket and gone. Home run. So he just clears the wall. Sal Stewart will hit next. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Popped up. Edwards settles under this one. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Out. Number 2. Zach Neto, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 6th. Kyle Stowers digs in now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball. But it was absolutely hammered.
On the mound now, Ron Marinaccio.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nico Horner. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Hit softly on the ground to third. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fitzgerald makes his way towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In there safely. They lead it now. It's 7-6. So the sac fly ties the game. Horner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Fouled off. He was late.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's a 7-6 game. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Edwards around third. And they lead by 2.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
looks like extra bases. In comes the run from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2.
That's the ball.
Brings it in. And the inning is over. Here at Wrigley Field, we go.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 71, Jacob Webb.
That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. Kyle Stowers, the next Cub to hit. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And here is Nick Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the order. So up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. And a foul ball. Man at second. This to third. Lewis zips it to first, and there's 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next hit.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Hart.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right.
Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. 1 run is in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Edwards in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Rips one to right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 8th. Now the DH for the Padres, Junior Caminero. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Joe Adell, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's to third. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Royce Lewis will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
Royce Lewis.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Third out. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 8th. Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Lewis tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 0-2 now. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jackson Merrill.
Oh, that's at the line.
And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 9th. Sal Stewart digs in now. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Stays alive. The 0-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. This one popped up. Edwards has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And that'll do it. 11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
This one smoked on its way out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. So digging in, Shea Langoliers. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fights it off. You'll see another. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Got him looking. One down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's 0-1. Ripped to first, caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Here's Nico Hoerner. And there's a foul ball. Late swing, fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball one.
One, two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Another 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And makes the grab. One away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Schwellenbach, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Xavier Edwards, the next Cub to hit. And there's a strike on the outside corner. DeLauder in position. 2 away now. Here's Miguel Andujar. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strike. Top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Chase DeLauder next up for the Braves.
Chase DeLauder.
Foul ball there. Yo 1.
Ball 1.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's ball 2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
On a line. 2 away. 2 out. Space is empty. Connor Griffin now at the plate. On the ground. Horner sends it to first, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Dubon to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now, that's a good night at the yard.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Mullins under it. And there are 2 outs. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Late with the swing there. And they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Cedric Mullins. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Check
Ball,
swing.
that pitch is out.
No appeal. Ball one. Corner. The flip. Here's one. And two. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Out towards right center field. Nimmo under it. And that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the third. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. DeLauder takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Nick Gonzalez, the next come to hit.
Number 3, Nick Gonzalez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's out number 2. So here's Horner now. Flying to left his first time.
Horner.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Shea Langoliers. Langoliers in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Swings through that one out front that time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Boom goes the dynamite. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His dad, a Hall of Famer. Jr. debuted at the age of 20 back in 2019. And then in April of 2025 signed that monster 14-year, 500. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Chase DeLauder next up for the Braves. Late swing, foul to the left. Already 3 runs across into frame. Top half of inning number 4. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Griffin now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stowers going back on this one. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mullins in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ripped to short. That is the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Ryan O'Hearn.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. 1 gone, runner at first. So up now for Chicago, Brandon Nimmo. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. In there. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it in.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Cubs take the lead.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Fought off foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 down. And now Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. This one could be trouble. Ballesteros around third, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just
flips it. There's one, and that's a double play. Wow. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's 2 for 2. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Bounce to third. On to O'Hearn. That ends the frame. Back here at the friendly confines. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. That one lifted to left. DeLauder makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Xavier Edwards, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And a man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
He made it.
Save. Just a slow ground ball this time. And it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner goes again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Acuna on the run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 here. Acuna has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Top 6 now in for the Braves. Matt Olson. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 1 down. Now one miss.
That's out.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive to first, and they get the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chase DeLauder. On a line, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Griffin in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Now this one gets away from the catcher, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Ground ball left side. They get the force. That's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher,
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate.
That one ripped. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Stowers swings through it for strike 1. In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. And it's 6-5. Now here is Nick Gonzalez. Two down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olsen. They limit the damage here. Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Cedric Mullins. They turn things over to the southpaw, Caleb Thielbar.
These are the spots. Relievers really make a name for themselves late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
High fly ball, right field. Nimmo under it. And there's 1 down. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves.
Mauricio Dubon.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back to the top of the order. Here's Acuna. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, foul tip, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Late swing, fouled off. The Braves with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. And now they trail by 1.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Out to short corner. Fires to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Suarez swings through it for strike one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Gets off a throw. The throw is late. And now they have runners at the corners.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play. Maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Matt Olson up to the plate. In the air, left side. And that's the third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the seventh. Xavier Edwards digs in now. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. Man aboard on the leadoff single. To second, and he's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra. This is written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Miguel Andujar. Suarez zips it to first. One pitch and one out. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3.
Brandon Nimmo.
Foul ball.
Man at second. That one back there. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Merrill.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing, and he popped it up. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Should be extra bases. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready to begin the 8th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
On the ground to first. O'Hearn takes it to the bag, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Now
Connor Griffin, new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Hunter Harvey.
Well, with the runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
The 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. Vladdy comes in to score. Tie game here in the 8th.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Jorge Mateo now, and fouled off. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the back.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Up with it, fires to first. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And next for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air, right field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. As a run scores. Swing and a pop-up. Edwards gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Moist. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Robert Suarez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's a high chopper. Griffin slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Kyle Stowers, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So up next for Chicago, Ryan O'Hearn. Base hit left field. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away. 2 outs. Bases full. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Fouls away the first offering. And that one fouled off.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 1-2.
That ball's foul.
Big spot. 2 outs. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the inning. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Daniel Palencia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Eugenio Suarez next up for the Braves. That one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Bottom bottom 9.
Leading off for
Now
the
it'll be the Cubs DH.
designated hitter,
Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
That's a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Always feels amazing. Getting a job done when the team.
Aaron Bummer on a pitch out of. And here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Up the middle. Base hit. Lead runner around second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Moises Ballesteros the next to hit. First pitch swinging. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Stowers swings through it for strike 1. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cubs walk it off.
Well, you come into the 9th inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see a team find a way to win, and that's what they did today.